How's it going, everyone? It's your boy M. We have the Nanoleaf Canvas Smarter Kit. Apparently these are even touch enabled. I had no idea that was even a thing, but I finally bought them. I told you I was gonna buy them. These of course work with Apple HomeKit. Hopefully you're familiar with Nanoleaf and like the kind of wicked products they make. I already have some Nanoleafs over here. We got the, normal triangular panels over here, but those are squares. Yeah, we got squares and triangles. And we got hexagons, at least I think they're hexagons. Yeah, we're gonna be mounting these bad boys right here over on this wall in some kind of shape. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to mount them maybe starting from like here, and I feel like it would look pretty cool with this entire wall here. I'm gonna have to make some big changes though, as obviously we don't yet have the new desk, but we're gonna mount the light panels there. You know what we're doing, basically, you know what we're doing. That's the plan with today's video. We're gonna move the setup and then install the Nanoleaf canvas panels on this wall right here. Hopefully this doesn't take all day and it turns out looking freaking awesome, dude. Besides the horrible cable management at the minute, obviously it's not built yet, this actually looks pretty sick, right? Even with a single monitor there, terrible cable management and all, it looks pretty cool, right? This cheeky little single monitor setup. I feel like I should have this somewhere in the apartment. I'm trying to make this IKEA Linmon as stable as possible, because it's like pretty unstable desk a lot of the time. And check this out. So this is me actually trying to like move it forward, move it around. It's actually pretty stable, and that's because I've used a bunch of these like rubber pads on the bottom of every single one of these feet so that the desk kind of feels a bit more stable than it usually is, because the IKEA Linmon is not stable unless you put those on, and then it's less of a crappy desk and more of like, somewhat sturdy cardboard desk, Not great, not terrible. 3.6, not great, not terrible. I hope you enjoyed the montage that we filmed for this new gaming setup, even though it's the same gaming setup, just on a different wall. But we finally have something on the wall. That was mainly the whole purpose of moving this entire setup to this wall, is that we mounted a bunch of soundproof acoustic panels. I can't speak today. Acoustic panels were mounted to the wall right here, and we've now added a bit of RGB. Of course, you gotta have some RGB beside your acoustic panels, so I went for the Nanoleaf canvas panels, as I've never tried them yet. I really enjoyed using my Nanoleaf Aurora panels, which are up there above the networking setup. I simply ran the cable from here into a bit of cable trunking. Check this out. This is just normal plastic cable trunk, and it can open up, and of course the cable's gonna fall out. How easy can I pop it back in? It's that easy, dude. Wow, super easy. You just shut it and boom, your cable's in there. You don't see it. Awesome. In terms of cable management, underneath the desk, everything is powered beneath the desk, of course. We have an extra power strip mounted there, as we have additional devices now. Then we have another power strip right here, as well as USB power ports, and just a bunch of J channels. We have LED light strip control, so we can turn on the LED light strip that is behind the desk. We can change the colors of this light strip as well by pressing the middle button right here. We can turn on a music mode, and we can also just turn the whole thing off. Because if you've probably noticed, I'm not using the light strip at the minute, and that is because the way I've stuck the light strip onto this IKEA Linmon desk, I don't quite want to ever be looking at the actual LEDs themselves. This is the only acceptable use of LED strips, in my opinion. Like, the LEDs are shining onto a surface, in this case my wall, and I don't actually see each individual LED. I don't want to ever see this. Luckily though, there are LED light strips that exist that fix this problem. So I've got one right here, and you've probably noticed it, and already pretty much all of it has fallen off of my windowsill. I'm gonna keep this short and simple. This is just a normal LED light strip inside of some silicone. So all it does is it will diffuse the light and make it look very smooth. So instead of seeing this with all the individual LEDs, you would never want to be looking at that. That is horrible. Instead, you would get a nice diffused light, very smooth lighting all across your LED light strip. It looks beautiful, right? It looks very nice, and it also doesn't stick to your windowsill because you can see that it fell off. This didn't come with tape. I legit bought my own tape and I stuck some tape to it, and you know, clearly it hasn't worked out very well. This is a common problem for me nowadays. I can never find good enough tape that will hold LED light strips and that. So yeah, this is fallen off, but it is a very cool LED light strip, non-Wi-Fi enabled, but if you plug it into a smart plug, then at least you can turn it off and on via your phone or whatever. So yeah, if you want to make it smart, plug it into a smart plug, or just maybe change the controller if you can figure that out to a Wi-Fi one. Yeah, this is the new light strip. It's going to be staying here. Hopefully I'll find a way to keep it stuck to the bottom of my windowsill, because it does actually look pretty sick. In case you're wondering how these Nanoleafs are actually powered, well, this is the main controller hub. This is the main controller panel, which comes with these buttons right here. You plug a little connector into this, and this is the cable that comes out of it, of course. The rest of these Nanoleaf canvas panels are simply joined up by little linkers that I've placed here, here, and here. Just like in between each one of these Nanoleaf canvas panels, there's a little thingy that links them up together, powers the rest of these, of course, as this is the main one that's powered. But as for the controls, we've got next rhythm scene, shuffle scenes, next color scene, adjust brightness, as well as power on off. These buttons do of course work really well, so we can just turn things off, we can switch scenes. Like, it genuinely is very responsive. All of the controls on here from my testing so far, this has been a very good product. We've had little to no issues with anything so far. If you want to dive deep in a bunch of smart home automation stuff, then these light panels do of course support Apple HomeKit, Amazon Alexa. We've got Google HomeKit support, as well as If This Then That. They even have an app on your phone called Nanoleaf, and we've got the app right here. There are so many different lighting effects that are both static, dynamic, whatever you're after really. You could probably find it over on the Discover tab. It's very easy to download and try out different lighting effects made by either Nanoleaf themselves or the community, as of course you can make your own custom lighting effects and share them with the rest of the Nanoleaf community so that everyone can use your cool new LED lighting effects that you've made for Nanoleaf. But these light panels can of course be controlled within Apple HomeKit, which is by far the easiest way to control smart home devices, especially if you are currently beta testing iOS 14. The smart home devices have become much easier to access on your iPhone. All you have to do is scroll down from here, or swipe down from there, and then you have access to all of your smart home devices. So I can literally turn off the canvas lights as fast as this. I'll lock my phone, I'll scroll down, boom, they're back on. That's how easy it is to access smart home devices like your Nanoleaf canvas devices. So for those of you that have iPhones like me, try to always buy smart home products that have support for Apple HomeKit. The drawback, of course, is that your smart home products are gonna cost multiple times more than like a Google HomeKit supported, than like a Google Assistant supported set of LED lights, for example. The Apple version of your LED lights are gonna cost way more, you know, which kind of sucks. Hey! So yeah, the music mode definitely works, mate, definitely works. And as you saw at the very start of the video, I also mentioned these are touch enabled. And I wasn't kidding, check this out. If you press it, it actually makes a reaction, and you can kind of like drag your hand across all of it. These Nanoleaf panels up here can also sync up with Razer Chroma, which means they can also sync up with Wallpaper Engine and whatever other apps support Razer Chroma. For example, with Wallpaper Engine, that app works with Razer Chroma devices, and of course, if you set your wallpaper to the color red, then all of your devices, including your Nanoleaf canvas panels or your Nanoleaf, triangular panels, will set themselves to whatever color your wallpaper is, which is always a very nice feature. The fact that Wallpaper Engine does actually sync up with your Chroma peripherals to make sure that your peripherals match the theme of the wallpaper that you're trying to use is genuinely a pretty sick feature. Takes out the steps that you would have to do yourself, like manually matching the peripherals and everything to the color scheme of your wallpaper. So instead of going into freaking Razer Chroma and doing it all yourself, Wallpaper Engine will just sync it all up for you, and it's going to be pretty accurate, as long as I guess the wallpaper artist has done everything right in terms of matching peripheral colors to wallpaper colors. Oh my god, that was like a long rant about Wallpaper Engine. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. There's going to be links down below in the video description, of course, to where you can buy the Nanoleaf Canvas panels, as well as everything else in the gaming setup is linked down below in the video description as well. Over on the TechBlock website is where you can find the PC specs as well as everything in the setup as well. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in another video, hopefully in a couple days from now. Alright, bye.